Bad wiring causes 25,000 to 50,000 electrical home fires in the United States every year, which leads to 300 to 500 deaths and over $1 billion in damage. Now, three-way switches are one of the trickiest wiring systems in a house, even for an experienced electrician. And every home in America, almost every home, has at least one set of three-way switches. I've been an electrician for over 10 years, and this is one of the first things I learned how to do. So today I'm going to show you what they're used for, how they work, and how you can tell if they're working properly. So what are three-way switches? Essentially, instead of having a regular switch that just turns your lights on and off, these are used so you can turn power on from multiple locations for a single light source. So in a hallway, for example, you're on your way to bed. It's dark in the house. You're going to turn your lights on to light up your hallway. When you get to the other end of the hallway, you're going to bed, you want to shut the lights off. You don't want your hallway on all night. Now it's the morning time. You're going up to get your cup of coffee. You're going to flick the hallway light back on. When you get to the other end, you're going to shut it off because maybe the kids are still sleeping. You're also going to find three-way switches in rooms where you have multiple entrances, such as living rooms or kitchens. Coming to the kitchen from outside, from the garage, from your bedroom, you're going to want to be able to turn your lights on without having to walk through the dark across the room. You also might find three-way switches for your exterior lighting. They'll be located at your front door, your back door, or possibly a bedroom slider. Now, how do these things work? Well, unlike a traditional switch with only two locations to terminate your wires, these ones have three. And for any light to work, you need power, neutral, and ground. Neutral and ground are going to travel through directly to the light. We're not interrupting those, but we are interrupting power. So when we turn this switch on, it's actually going to move power to a traveler. This traveler is going to run over to this light, creating the circuit which feeds the light. Now, if you were to turn this switch off, you're actually interrupting your power source, which is going to kill power to your light, or disrupting the circuit. Now, let's try it with electricity, and you'll see what I mean. So currently both switches are off, and we have no light on. Now you're walking down the hallway. Your light is on, and you can check. As you see, we moved our switch to the red traveler. Now let's check the red wire down here. We have power. Down the black wire, we do not. But if we were to rotate this switch into the up position, light goes off. Turn this one on. Now we have power on the black wire. Now to make sure that your light switches are in functioning order, you want to make sure that you can turn on one switch with the other switch in a constant position. So we're going to toggle this without moving that one, and our light works. We're going to move this now into the up position and toggle this to make sure that the light still works. Now we're going to do the opposite on this side. That's in the down position. We're going to toggle. Now we're going to move this to the up position, and we're going to toggle. And our light works. Ideally, if you're a good electrician, you'll always have it so that when all switches are in the off position, your light is off. So now today we talked about what a three-way switch is, how it works, and how to know if it's installed properly. And that's it.